Sticky epoxy is the title of this new video, and I'm wondering when you visited this video if you are currently facing a sticky epoxy problem, because this is what this video is about. It's happened to everyone, and this is what I'm talking about. Have you ever experienced soft spots in your finished epoxy floor? So you've got a finished floor and then you walk around and some parts are a bit soft, they're not quite cured as well. This picture it's quite difficult to show a picture of a soft epoxy floor, but this is an example. That area was about kind of soft and it was kind of scrunchy and it never really cured. Have you experienced areas that had not dried even after 1 week and it seemed still wet, like the epoxy had never dried? Have you experienced sticky areas? What I've mentioned before, but when it's like sticky, like you walk around and your feet seem to stick. And I'm not talking about an epoxy floor that you may have done a few hours ago and it hasn't cured yet. I'm talking about a floor after several days when it's still sticky. Or areas that picked up dirt almost immediately. So what happens here is you finish the floor and someone starts using it, and then after about a week or two, there's like some areas that are just picking up a lot of dirt, a lot of like dust. Why is this happening? Well, what's happened? Something has gone wrong when you mix the resin and the hardener. This is an example from a rooftop, but it's the same concept here. You're mixing resin and you're mixing the hardener. You need to make sure that the two bond together, and something went wrong. There are many reasons. In fact, I'm going to have a video on all the reasons. It could be you even forgot to add the A component, the B component. Maybe it's that you didn't mix it properly. Maybe it's that you didn't calculate the ratio properly. I'm going to go into that in the next video. But now I'm just going to tell you the big question, because many people ask me, how do you fix this problem? I mean, I've got this problem now. How do I fix sticky epoxy? Nice little chemical picture here. I have bad news for you. There is no magic hardener that just cures on top. So if anyone tells you just take some B component, sprinkle it, rub it on top, and it will magically bond, this will not happen. You will not get that result. The reality is the best thing you can do is remove the troubled areas, the soft areas, wipe the area clean with solvent, and recoat. If that means recoating the whole floor or recoating only the areas that have a problem, that's up to you to judge, depending on the size of the problem and where the problem is. But do not assume that you can just throw a hardener on top. Also, do not try to apply an epoxy coat on top if the underneath floor is very soft, because the underneath will always remain soft. You don't want to mess around with that. It can be very dangerous. Because a soft epoxy floor, it's not only sticky and prone to dirt pickup, but you've got the other problem that it never really cured properly, so bonding with the substrate isn't that great. So what caused this? I gave you an idea before, but in the upcoming video that I will be releasing shortly, I'm going to talk about mixing mistakes. All the mixing mistakes that I've seen happen in epoxy. I've seen quite a few. That's in our next video, so please stay tuned for our next video. For now, remember, if you haven't subscribed already to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe. Please like it, share it with a friend. If a friend of yours is currently experiencing a sticky epoxy problem, please share it with a friend. And remember, you can visit our websites where you can learn more about us. Our first URL, ktisis.eu, KTISIS, that's our products website. LearnCoatings.com, that's our learning website, our epoxy training website. You can learn about our program there, our online course, lots of great stuff there. So please go ahead and visit these two websites, and shortly you will hear from me again. Thank you very, very much for watching.